Okay, off we go. Guess I misread the landing.
Is this the barrier that's keeping the Zoogle in that Nath mentioned?
Looks like it. Our Zoogle pal should be on the other side.
This barrier is weird. It looks old and half-finished. Plus, he said it was okay to break.
I mean, we won't need it anymore once the Zoogle's gone, right? So what does it matter? Did they really think that barrier was enough for a Zoogle like that?
It was. That thing was sturdier than you give it credit for.
Really? So that's the Zoogle, huh? This should be a piece of cake.
Don't get careless, Law.
Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap!
I've got a really bad feeling about this. Radiant Illusion! Is it hot? Just back it out again!
Armor won't save you! No armor can stop me!
Amazing.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Eat this! Coming, kid! Just getting started! Burn!
Vacuum blade!
First strike!
Okay, here I go.
First force!
Incineration wave!
Where are you going? Fire to blah blah blah!
Here I come! Be still! Void! I won't lose. Not now, not ever.
Leave the enemy's arts to me!
No complaints here!
Take this! I'm not done! No further! Dragon Swarm! Vacuum blade!
Armor won't save you!
It's on! It's over! Down
First strike! Coming, kid! I'm on a roll now!
Here I come! Eat this! Dragon Swarm! Try this!
Raging Cascade!
First strike!
Explosive
Oh,
wave!
now you're talking! Eat this!
Take it! Vacuum blade!
It's showtime!
Dazzle!
Take this!
Here's a healing arm!
You're mine! Strike!
First aid!
Armor won't save you!
I'm not
There
done!
with the others!
Now, while it's reeling!
Let's take it down!
Eat this!
Lunar Blast!
Incineration wave!
Radiant Star! More power! Here's a healing arm!
No escape!
These fists have got your name on them!
This one's all mine! There!
Have this!
Shockwave blast! You picked the wrong fight!
Glacial Spear!
Dragon Swarm!
Inferno Punch! Let's tear
Where
them
are
up!
you going?
Inferno Punch! Yes!
You're mine!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Bang!
A whirling struggle!
Take this!
Winds of
No escape! No further! You're finished!
Resurrection!
It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
Here goes! Up and out! Let's go! It looks like you got this one covered. Will this help? Don't mind if I do.
Swallow dance!
Not my finest.
Stay away from my friend!
Burning strike!
Glacier speed!
Here I come! I'm not done!
Arctic waterfall!
Take this!
Here I come! Is this it?
Air thrust!
A whirling struggle!
Here's the healing oven! First aid! In here!
Water!
Here's a while!
Talon Storm!
I won't give up!
I can't lose!
Watch this!
I can do this all day!
Far enough! What the?
You! Stay away from my friend!
Winds of heaven! There you go! Don't let up!
See what I can do!
Feel! More from the stockpile!
With the flame inside me! You're to be let free! Is this it?
I've let you all down.
Art expert, coming through!
I owe you one.
Call!
What the? You're mine!
In here!
This
This'll come in handy.
I can feel the medicine working.
Raging storm! Hey, one at a time! It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Just getting
I
started.
can heal you all!
Not my finest.
No, you can't! You'll pay for that!
Healing circle! Primed and ready!
I hope this medicine works as promised.
Divine state!
A whirling struggle!
Suffocation!
Try harder!
Winds of heaven! First force!
They'll pay for
Not today!
Sleep
Vacuum
now.
blade!
Resurrection!
Crumble! Incineration wave!
Talon Storm!
Mega ray!
That'll bring you down!
Take this! I've let you all down.
Spirit
No escape!
Holy wind!
You may be strong, but I'll never... I can't move!
Don't leave me!
Take
Divine
this!
savior! I'll bring you back from death.
You're bruised all over. Did you even notice?
Guess I got carried away.
I'm not always going to be around to heal you, you know.
Here, let me help. First aid! Winds of
I'm
heaven!
gonna need more.
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Anything in order is all
Water! Hear my call! Dance in the wind! Wind!
Dragon Storm!
Outstanding form! First force! The enemy is going all out!
I'm just getting started!
Feel!
Here comes something big!
Try to dodge.
Try harder!
Illuminate the searing flame! Reload! By the power of water!
Let the marksman handle this.
A wailing burning strike!
Water, hear my call.
Try harder! You're mine! I'm not done!
Flame of fury! Illuminate blah 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 magic!
Not my finest! Take this!
Time!
Eat dirt!
I'll bring you back from
Dragon
this.
Storm! Try this!
Wailing fancy of lightning!
Explosive
I
ray!
heal you all!
Not done yet!
Get on in there!
You're mine!
There you go!
By the
Take
power
that!
of
Divine!
water!
I'll finish you here and now!
Inferno flame!
Take this!
Armor won't save
Watch
one
no
ray!
escape!
Explosion! Hear me! Flame of fury!
Incineration wave!
Hear my call! Wind after energy! Hear me! Flame of fury!
Here I come!
Light astral energy! Illuminate the dark! That was hurricane!
Not today! Burn! Dragon Storm!
Wind astral energy!
Try this!
That's much better.
I'm almost impressed.
My praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Let's do it!
Vacuum blade!
They're all contained.
Healing
Take
circle!
this!
Celestial
In a
Order!
bind?
Thanks so much!
Thanks!
Armor won't save you!
Leave the charges to me! Here's a healing arc! Hurry, Malay! Arctic waterfall! The enemy is going all out!
Here comes a big one!
Raging storm!
The flame inside me, yours! You can let free!
Water, hear my
Thanks.
call!
First strike!
Freeze laser!
Is this it?
gonna pay for that!
Resuscitation!
Now or never.
That's been a smart.
This should do it!
What's this?
Sleep now.
In a bind?
I can feel the medicine working.
Carve all
Try
finish you
harder!
here and now!
Yes, I'm on! Lewis!
Thunderblade! A change between
you
heaven
all
and earth.
down.
Glacial spear. Pierce evil. Wailing banshee of lightning. Freeze lancer. Divine state. I'll bring you back from death. Let the marksman handle. Do it. Winds of heaven. First force. Go for it.
Prepare to crumble!
Huh? What's a letter doing in a place like this?
Hell if I know. I highly doubt that Zoogle was trying to guard it. Still, somebody must have left it for some... Law.
Huh? What's up?
Something up?
It's from my old man. My dear son, I wonder how things will be between us by the time you read this.
In any case, I first want to congratulate you on all that you've accomplished. Making it this far requires a strong body, fine technique, an unwavering spirit, and most of all, friends that you can count on. If you have all of that, then I, as your father, have nothing to worry about. Those things together will always keep you on the right path. That brings me to what I really wish to discuss with you. As with all of us, there will someday come a time when you'll be a grown man who can and must think and act for himself. Whether you'll live in a world where blood will no longer be spilled between Danins and Renins, or when that day arrives, nobody can say. But even if peace still eludes us then, you'll have to decide how to live in this world. Listen to others with an open heart, but don't be swept away by their words. Always live on your terms. One more thing. If I ever see you again, I hope to say this to you in person, but neither of us knows what tomorrow may bring. Know this. Whatever you think of me, what I've done, your mother and I love you very, very much.
And there's nothing in this whole world that will ever change that. Your father, Zephyr.
Zephyr.
I can't believe he's only telling me all this after he's gone. What am I supposed to do with this?
Zephyr once told me that living freely meant being your own master. I think he wanted to make sure you know how he felt one way or another. What you do with that knowledge is up to you.
But that still doesn't explain why his father left that letter for him here, of all places.
Don't forget, we were led to this place. We may well get some answers if we go back to the source of all this.
what do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Why are you staring at me?
I could ask the same thing.
So this is how the Sovereign and Maiden are supposed to look. You two go great together.
Law, come stand between us.
Oh, sure. You want me to put something white on as well?
Of course she doesn't.
Take a closer look, Shion. It's a miracle.
What are you talking about?
This outfit, it's already got blue accents on it.
So I see.
I love how much amazing food we get to eat even when we're out on the road.
Me too, especially compared to what I used to have when I was still a slave. This is paradise.
It's amazing what good food can do to keep your hopes up. Nagal used to say all the time that the power of food is subtle, yet profound.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? For whatever reason, I find I don't worry nearly as much when I've got a full stomach helping me out.
That's why you shouldn't be such a picky eater.
Huh?
She's right. You always leave food that you don't like on your plate when you're done.
Come on, what's the big deal?
Back in the day, I couldn't think about leaving any food. It was such a waste not to eat at all. You needed every last scrap of energy.
Exactly. Even when my brother and I didn't have much to eat, we all did what we could to make it taste good and enjoy what we had.
That definitely explains a lot about why you cook the way you do, Kisara.
Dohalim, I bet you don't know what any of that's like. You must be used to food being handed to you on a silver platter.
Sometimes it was gold.
You didn't shy away from that at all.
Although, there was one experience that does come to mind.
Oh?
When I first learned that the food I ate originally came from animals and fish, I was rather taken aback.
You just ate whatever was in front of you without even thinking about it?
That's a silver-spooned elite for you.
Your cooking has really improved, Shion.
It's because of you that I understand what makes it so fun. I'm glad everyone seems to enjoy what I make too.
I've noticed a disturbing trend that after it's your turn to cook, our ingredients tend to run really low. What's up with that?
That is a good point, Law. There's a weird difference between the amount of ingredients she prepares and how much food actually gets served. Curious. Very curious indeed.
I don't know. Isn't it pretty normal for veggies to shrink a little when you fry them up?
Or maybe she eats all the bad batches herself so we won't notice.
Come on, I wouldn't do anything like that.
Then how would you explain the difference?
Ahem. I have a theory that I wish to propose.
What is it?
As we all know, Shion here can have quite the appetite. I imagine she often taste tests her own food as she prepares it. By my eye, it would appear that her footprints are leaving deeper impressions as of late. Far be it from me to level such an accusation, but the facts lead me to conclude that...
She's been snacking while she cooks.
And yet, she still looks so slender in her clothing.
Yeah, I'm kind of envious, actually.
Wait a sec, are you guys trying to say she's...
I'm what?
Nothing?
Nothing. Shion, about that fight just now.
Sorry about that. I was careless.
I didn't come to criticize you. Just please take better care of yourself.
You don't need to worry about me. In case you forgot, I can't exactly die anyway. It's like how you used to not care about getting beat up because you couldn't feel pain, and then I was the one to patch you up. It's the same thing.
You're right. That is how I used to be. But this isn't the same.
Then what do you mean? How is what's happening now different from what happened then?
It's different now.
Look, if you mean because you can feel pain again,
It's because I don't want to see you getting hurt. You're right. When I couldn't feel any pain, I put myself in all sorts of dangerous situations. I didn't listen to anybody's warnings, and I made a lot of people worried for no good reason. It was foolish. This isn't about you and me being able to take pain. I don't want to have to see you get hurt, Shion. It's too much for me to take. Is that a crazy thing to say?
No, it isn't. And I definitely don't like seeing you get hurt either, Alphen. We can't expect our enemies to show us any mercy, but I will do my best not to throw myself in harm's way out there either. How does that sound?
I'm sorry if I sounded harsh earlier. I didn't mean to. I just really want you to take better care of yourself.
I will. At least, for as long as I can.
Good food is the best kind of magic.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
I've been thinking about what we discussed earlier. His reasons might not have been pure, but in the end, Dohalim still made Elda Menancia a place where Danans and Renans can coexist. I thought everyone would welcome that change, with open arms. I took pride in what we had without putting in the work to truly solidify it. After so much failure, do you think I even have the right to pursue my ideals?
It doesn't matter what I think. You've already found your answer, haven't you?
I know what I want to say, but I can't help but wonder if I'm being selfish.
Everybody makes mistakes in life, Kisara. Everybody. It's what you do afterwards that matters. But you already knew that, right?
Yeah. I won't look away from the world any longer. I'll do my best to confront reality, so that we don't lose anyone else, ever again. More to the point, Dohalim needs someone who can push him forward. I think we both get lost in our sorrow too easily when we focus on the past.
If we see that happening, we'll set him straight. Don't worry. We'll look out for both of you. I have to say, though, if you turned out this well modeling yourself after Miguel, he really must have been a great man.
What, you didn't believe me before? I'm pretty sure I've been going on about him since I joined up. If you need more convincing, I've got plenty more stories about him.
Maybe another time.
See you tomorrow. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
Aw, are you tired, Hoodle?
You sure he's not just trying to hide from us?
Hey.
Hey.
I guess... No way. Damn. Whew.
All right. This is...
Thanks.
You okay, Law? You seem kind of quiet.
I'm fine. Just feels a little weird returning home now that my dad's not here, I guess. Oh man, sorry. I didn't mean to bum you out too.
So I guess that means you'll be visiting your dad's grave while you're here. Right, Law?
His grave? What are you, nuts? There is no grave. The Rena would only destroy it the moment they found it.
Back before Calaglia was liberated, dead slaves would be dumped in mass burial sites. Either that or thrown on top of a bonfire. We got used to cremating our own to deny them the pleasure. Then we'd sprinkle the ashes from high up as a way of returning them to the motherland.
It's all we could do. That's the ceremony we had when my mom died, too.
But that was back then, right? Calaglia is liberated now. There's nothing to stop you from raising a true grave anymore.
I suppose you've got a point. Once you've been doing something for generations, though, it sort of begins to take root. It's a tradition of its own now.
My dad wouldn't want that anyway. Cheap and simple, he'd say. Besides, I can't treat him differently than my mom. They might not end up meeting on the other side.
I hadn't thought of it like that. Wow, imagine. The two of them reunited, back home where they belong. They're probably watching over us right now, at one with Great Dana. There's something almost poetic about it.
That's why I can't afford to screw up. If I know my pops, something as paltry as death won't stop him from coming to box my ears. Still, better than being left alone, I guess. Better than never knowing. You hear that, Dad? I'll make you proud. You'll see.